peanut butter pie next on Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen, because the grandbabies are here.
They say you are what you eat, so I don't eat chicken feet. But I love me some of Grandma's pickled beets. Well, cut it up, put it in the pan, throw it over your shoulder and see where it lands right here in Farmer's Kitchen. Maters, taters, beans and corn, the cows in the barn and the sheep's been shorn, kids in the barnyard chasing Grandpa's chicken. Spices, slices, cuts and dices, gonna slash your grocery prices right here in Farmer's Kitchen. Help you grow your garden good with recipes to suit your mood. Try some grub you've never tried before. Smash it with a wooden mallet, gonna educate your palate right here in Farmer's Kitchen, in Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. We're gonna cook something good now.
Funding for Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen brought to you by L81 Bottling Company. Taste, love, and share the tradition. Harvest Energy Solutions, Harvest Cabins, when you absolutely have to get away. Housewarmings, meeting all of your outdoor living and fireplace needs. Kentucky Sheep and Goat Development Office, try something different tonight. Rose Farm Supply, family farming and commitment to our customers since 1982. Salt Rocks, the flavor of life. Woods Equipment Company has every tool you need to make working the land as rewarding as hunting it. The city of Stanford, Kentucky. Come home to Stanford. Chrisman Mill Vineyards. Good Foods Co-op. Weisenberger Mill.
Hello and welcome to Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. We have a great show for you today. You know what? It's very appropriate that our new season on KET starts with the grandkids. Now, the grandkids started out our #1 show way back when, so it's very appropriate for that to happen again today. You know, on this show we talk about tradition. I was just doing some genealogy and talk about looking back. I can trace 7 generations back to Kentucky of my family when it was still Virginia. So we carry on that tradition. We so appreciate that you like what we're doing, keeping the traditional things alive. We're going to take the grandbabies tonight and we're going to cook a recipe, one of which was their great-great-grandmother's. We had a whole lot of fun in the kitchen. We didn't tear anything up, but with no further ado, here are the grandbabies and a couple of recipes to keep those traditions alive.
Hello, it's Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. I'm Natalie and this is my little sister Taryn.
Well, how about that? It is Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen, and these are our granddaughters, and you probably haven't seen them for a while. Now, what are we making tonight?
Peanut butter pie.
Peanut butter pie. You know what? This is Grandma Calacarinus' recipe,
Right.
Who had a restaurant in Pennsylvania.
That's right.
Now, she was a heck of a cook by all accounts, and so was her husband. You know what? I love recipes that are taken down from generation to generation. This is almost like it's got a custard in the middle, peanut butter on the top, and we're going to do one extra thing to it just to see how it
what are we
turns
going to
out.
do?
I can't tell you.
Okay, it's a secret.
But you know what? Generally, when the grandkids are here, we kind of do things backwards. Sometimes we have dessert first.
Yum.
Don't tell your mom.
Yeah, don't tell your mom.
So anyhow, we're going to start making this first. But what for dinner we're having?
Chicken and dumplings.
We love chicken and dumplings. Now we're going to borrow a recipe.
Hungry.
I'm starving. We're going to borrow this recipe from Judy Sweeney. Tonight it's chicken. Now we've already boiled our chicken and just enough to get it off the bone. We pulled it off the bone, but we saved our stock.
Yum.
Very important.
Yummy.
Now back to the peanut butter pie from Grandma Calacarinus.
And we have this in our cookbook.
It's on page
30 in the
page
cookbook.
30. Tell me how you would fix the peanut butter pie.
Peanut butter,
Right?
flour, and sugar.
And then
butter.
would you put it in the pan and heat it up for how long?
50 minutes.
50 minutes. Then put it in the oven at what temperature?
60.
60, probably 60. You know what? If we do that,
I did all the ones right. Huh?
yeah, that's amazing.
She's right.
That's
She's smart.
Amazing. So let's mix it and cook it for 50 minutes and put it in the oven for 60 degrees.
Natalie stirs and you're the pour. That's our. We're going to start with 2 cups of milk.
2 cups of milk. Put
Can
it
you
in
pour
there.
it in there? Be very careful.
Cornstarch. That's
I'm
going to thicken that up
1,
real easy.
2,
Now, obviously, this is going to have to be stirred.
3. That's Natalie's job. All right. All right, Papa. Next, we need eggs. 3 eggs.
3 eggs.
All right, let's spring eggs.
3 eggs, and we're going to separate them though. I'll do this part so we don't mess.
We're separating
because we want to keep the egg whites for later.
That's amazing how you do that, Grandma.
I know. There's 1.
Just putting the yellow part of the egg in.
That's right.
Just the yolk.
2.
Be careful.
Now we're saving the whites for later, right?
We're going to mix those up and put that in our pie. That's right.
Okay.
Okay, 3. Start whisking it.
There's a 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
All right, here's something Taryn can put in. Here's 1/2 cup of sugar. You want to pour that in for us?
I pour all of it?
Yep, pour all that in.
Be real careful, don't spill it.
I know.
All right.
Don't drop it
Pour
in.
it in.
Got it?
There we go. Yippee!
Perfect.
Got her done.
Now,
That was wonderful. All right, we're going to stir that how long? Until it starts thickening
till
up,
it gets
Grandma?
thick. It takes a little bit of while, so we can just sit
We're
here.
going to set off to the side.
Right.
All right, that is looking perfect. It's getting nice and thick. It looks almost like custard, doesn't it? Yum.
Tastes good too.
All right, at this point, Grandma, you add your vanilla. How much?
We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to set this aside. Good job, Natalie.
All right.
And we're going to set this aside, and we're going to get our peanut butter mixture ready.
You know, I heard somebody say one time that you are what you eat, so I don't eat.
Chicken feet.
But I love me some of.
Grandma's pickled beef.
So cut it up.
Put it in a pan, throw it over your shoulder, see where it lands. Right here in Farmer's Kitchen.
Right here in Farmer's Kitchen.
Country Kitchen.
That's my babies right there. All right, now we have cheated just a little bit because we want to get this thing done as soon as possible. We got our own graham cracker crust. We bought it.
Yeah, that's okay, Papa. You can buy it.
Now, we get to the good part. The peanut butter, confectioner sugar.
1/2 cup of sugar, this powdered sugar, and 1/2 cup of peanut butter. So you want to pour this in, very careful. And Natalie, you want to pour this one, and we'll scoop it. Go ahead and pour both those in. This is the messy part, Papa.
All right, confectioner sugar.
And peanut butter.
All right, so we're going to make this into kind of almost like a paste here.
Get your fingers in there. Try not to get messy. Get it all good. There you go. Make it into like, yeah. Good job.
In Farmer's Country Kitchen. What? I want to say it.
That's beautiful.
That looks sounding good. So let's just take the crumbly parts and put it in the bottom of the pie. So you girls, let's keep the thick part. We'll put it later. Take those crumblies, sprinkle them real nicely in there. Yeah, we're just sprinkling
One little
it.
layer.
Perfect. Look how
on the
good that
bottom.
looks. We're all helping. How's that look, Papa?
It looks very good.
All right, now we're going to get our cream sauce that we made with the milk.
Okay.
Is it cooled down a little bit? And we're going to pour that in. I'm going to grab it.
Oh.
What is that?
That's our cream sauce. All right, Papa, if you want to smooth that out for us.
Now, what'd you say we cooked this at, Taryn? 60 degrees?
Yeah.
For how long?
I would say 20.
20? I think you're about right,
All right,
actually.
and remember those egg whites we saved? We're going to just put a layer of that on here. All right, we're going to add that egg. And you know what, Papa? Let's add a little sugar to that. Now,
Taste the pudding.
I'm going to move our pie forward. There's a little flour. You could crumble it on too, but I think we're going to make ours. We're going to roll ours out. All right, Papa, you want to roll it? You're a good roller.
I'll roll it out.
Papa's a good roller.
Now, we're going to try to make this about the surface size. And let's just take our pieces, parts and pieces, and spread them around here on the top.
Can I help?
There we go.
Ooh, look at that. And that's it, Papa.
Absolutely. So let's put that in the oven. Grandma, where's
I'm going to grab it.
Now that peanut butter part is going to melt into that and come out being all nice.
And that's at
yummy.
400 degrees.
Okay, while she's licking the spoon and Taryn's cleaning up the peanut butter, we're going to let that go for about 20 minutes until it gets brown on
About
top.
on
Just starts
400,
looking-
yeah.
Now that's going to firm up like, and it's going to, it's just going to be
And then
yummy.
you're going to put your secret on top.
Yes. All right, remember the surprise I told you? You see where I'm going here? We're already decadent. I mean, that's already going to be delicious. But whenever I have peanut butter, I'm going to get me some dark melting chocolate wafers, which we're going to take and we're going to melt.
Do these girls like chocolate though?
Oh, they hate chocolate.
You hate
so I'm
chocolate?
probably going to have to eat most of this by myself.
I'm going to eat it.
Oh, you want to eat it too? Okay, we might give you a little bit. But the deal is
Chocolate?
chocolate and peanut butter. What's that remind you of?
Reese's.
So if that's already delicious, what happens when you put chocolate on top?
It will taste like Reese's.
It's like, oh my, I can't hardly wait. So this kind of chocolate right here that you make for candies, that's going to harden up on the top once that cools down. This is going to be so terrible, the chocolate and the peanut butter, that I'm probably going to have to eat all
Yeah,
of it.
the girls won't want this. They
No, the
hate
girls won't
chocolate.
want
Do you
any
guys hate
chocolate.
chocolate?
No,
You
we
love
love
it?
chocolate.
Oh, wait a minute, I thought you hated it.
Can I lick?
Why would you want to lick the spoon if you hate chocolate?
Yeah. Nobody likes chocolate.
I
You do.
love chocolate.
Oh, you love chocolate? Oh, it's getting there.
We're gonna have to eat this, Papa.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to eat it.
Longer. Never had
You can't take it anymore? Let's put a little bit more in there.
Oh my goodness.
We got plenty of chocolate.
Can I touch We're going to have a chocolate coma.
Can't even think. We haven't had dinner yet. If your mother sees this, she'll kill us.
Don't let her mother see
Yeah,
this.
so our mom's not going to see it.
She is going to see it.
I'm going to tell her. Yes, I want you guys to get in trouble. I want you to think that I really want to see that.
And we're going to let that set and cool down. While that's cooling down, we're going to fix our din-din, which doesn't take long. It's a quick dinner.
Yummy.
Oh, we got chocolate on our peanut butter.
Oh my goodness.
And vice versa. That's not going to be good. Nobody will want to eat that.
I want to eat it.
Nobody will want to eat that. There.
Papa, may I please eat it?
No, that looks terrible.
But Papa, we're going to have to spank your butt if you don't let us eat that, right, Grandma?
Well,
with
if you're gonna
a
spank
metal
me.
spoon.
Oh my goodness,
Now
that
look at
looks
there.
delicious.
Now we're going to take it, spread it out over to the edges. And that's going to be just like the surface of a Reese cup. Oh, look how beautiful that is.
Is Papa just joking?
He's just joking.
Too bad. We'll eat it. We'll tear it apart.
Is it fancy?
Oh my
It
goodness.
looks like an angel.
Now, we're having a lot of fun in the kitchen. We got just a few minutes to make the chocolate just like it needs to be. But you know what? Here on our small farm, we're trying to do as much as we can to get what we have here on our table. That being said, Jeneen Wiche has helped us in the past, and the day has finally come where she brings her lambs to the farm, and they become our lambs and our brood stock for the future. You know what? We've talked about this for a long time. Guess what?
It's happening.
It's happening. We got babies.
I mean, it's obvious it's happening, right? Look at us, we're all like soaking wet.
Some very interesting things that we're going to talk about right off the bat today. You've already done some hoof trimming, which is a part of the maintenance that
we didn't want to embarrass ourselves, so we did 2 of them at home. And we were saving one to get you all trained on it, because that's going to be one of the things that you're going to need to do a couple times a year.
Right.
And with 3 of them, it'll be a snap for the most part. It gets harder as they get older and heavier, that sort of thing. But still, since you're maintaining a small flock, it shouldn't be overwhelming.
Now, we talked about the pig pen, and you said that's a good thing to have right now.
I think it's awesome, yeah.
So we can bribe them in there if we need to do maintenance.
Right.
on hooves
So
or things like
see how we have these panels? We brought these along so we could have a nice little crowded area, but you have the pig pen where you could get them with feed into a corner, because the more crowded you can get them, the easier it is to work with them. If they can get up any sort of running start, bam, right? Or they can pop over something too.
Oh, wow.
So it's safer for the animals, and it's easier for us and safer for us if you've got a small crowd.
We decided to go a little small and then expand. And you said that probably a week or so
A week or so on this, yeah. So once this clover takes off, they'll like that. So, but no, you've got plenty of stuff, and when they go into the thickets, that'll be awesome. They'll like the shade, they'll like eating all the stuff that's in there, they'll like the trees to rub on. In here, they've got this to rub on. They'll eat the foliage of the trees, they'll enjoy all that. So shall we see if we can get them out?
Let's see.
All right, like I said, you never know what's gonna happen with lambs, okay?
Exactly.
So. And if you get 1 to go, you can usually get more to go. What you do is you get them on their rump, and that kind of disables them.
So this area in between the 2 toes, I guess, if you will, is pretty sensitive, but you do try to get some of this gunk out of here, especially if it's wet and muddy, because it'll cake in there. But you can see where this is overgrowing the soft portion of the pad, which is kind of sensitive. So this is growing along the edge there. So we'll just trim that up to where it's even with the pad.
Now, is that a special tool you're using that's made just for that?
Yes. And so you're just trying to smooth this off back above the pad.
So you say once, twice a year?
It depends. I would say probably as they get older. Wouldn't you say maybe 3 times a year?
Yeah, especially if you're on soft pasture, where they're on grass and mud a lot. It would tend to stay wet. If it does stay wet, you want to keep an eye on that, because they'll get a lot of gunk in here. And if you cut too short, you will get a little bit of bleeding. It's not a huge deal. Obviously, they'll react to that, and it makes you feel bad. Kind of like cutting your fingernails too short.
What?
Now, I know that you got some of
You ready to eat some grass, aren't you? Hold on, baby.
Now the tails stay long.
Tails stay long because it's a hair breed. It's nice for them to have tails because they can swat flies and all that. But if you started to see a lot of manure on them, then you would want to pay a little closer attention to see if something else was going on.
As I have researched and talked to you and other people, these are one of the easiest.
They are, sure, but things can go wrong. But you have 3, you'll be able to really observe, and observation is key, yeah.
So you gave me a little tip that was really kind of made me happy. We had the water that we use for the pigs, and you said a small bucket like this, they can't get into it.
Right.
They won't get their feet into it because they like to get into it like any animal,
right,
I guess.
They do, yeah.
And that's easy for me to handle with one arm when I have to dump it out. So that's fine for water. Just keep it fresh.
Plus, they don't really drink that much.
Now you
It's
told me
not
to get
like
some
cow.
sheep mineral.
Sheep mineral.
Should I keep that in the enclosed area?
Yes,
Keep
so it doesn't get rained on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And how much do I put out at a time?
You want to have it available to them at all times, so you'll just have to gauge that. And feeding them a little bit of ration, like cracked corn or some sort of formulated sheep feed, is not a bad idea. I wouldn't give them a lot, because that's when you start to have higher chances of messing up their rumen. And that's, the point is having a grass-fed animal, not having to put a whole bunch of inputs into it. But it trains them. I mean, I love these little buckets, these little tub trugs, because they're easy. And I usually use a purple one, so they see me walk out with that purple bucket, and they're like, somebody will go bah, and they know their different sounds. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you need to be alert, or do you need? Oh no, there's food. Oh, that's what she's saying. Come on. So they come running to you. So if you give them a little bit of a ration every evening, that will train them on. See, are you paying attention? We love these. They've made our life a lot easier.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's get these girls out in the field.
All right. Be free!
Janine.
Tim.
We did it.
We did do it.
Now
They're happily eating grass.
You show me a few tricks, and I'll get online. I'll do some reading. I know UK has some great information out there, and I will try not to bug you and Andy any more than we absolutely have to.
No, it's okay. That's what you'll be doing.
That right there. Now see, that's entertainment.
It is.
I mean, I don't know what it does, but your blood pressure just gradually sinks into nothing. And we don't do this on a huge farm. We've got less than 20 acres here.
Right, so do we.
And there's so much you can do. Well, I thank you so much, and Andy, for helping us out and getting us started. And now let's just watch and see what happens.
That's right.
We're going to have babies at some point.
I know, and then you'll have food. And at the end of the day, after a hectic day, you get to come here, and this is the cheapest therapy you can get.
Oh, yeah.
Watching sheep graze grass.
And you know what? I may put one of my other panels over there and let the chickens go over there.
There you go. And then when you get the dog, you'll really be set, and nothing will be messing with you.
Thanks so much.
You too. Thanks.
Now, I have taken me some Weisenberger self-rising flour, and I put some pepper in it.
Yum.
Now, I can take no credit for this. We were wanting to do some quick dumplings one time, and tonight that's what we're trying to do, just real quick dumplings. Judy Sweeney showed us how to do this. These are just biscuits. Roll them in a little bit of flour, salt and pepper, then roll them out here like this.
It's looking good.
All right, now, see where we're going. And, everybody likes homemade dumplings, and we do our own homemade dumplings, but this is quick because we're starving. All right, now watch this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back with this right here, and I'm going to make my dumplings. There is a dumpling. Boom, see that? Into the broth.
Ooh.
Now, you can use chicken broth, but we're just going to take the stock that we used earlier to boil our chicken in. We don't waste anything around Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen.
That looks like a tree, not a cutter.
Isn't that cool thing to use for this?
Good.
People used to have these in their kitchens all the time. They call it a guaca salanamaca.
Really?
Chiopapana.
Can you say that?
Guaca along with chiopapana.
Absolutely. And we're going to drop our dumplings in. Ooh.
Yum.
And they're going to start to expand and get all doughy and get all yummy.
And dumpling.
Now look at that. Tell me that's not the perfect dumpling. Now we're going to come back with our chicken. You like chicken noodle soup?
Yeah.
This is 1,000 times better because, like you never get enough noodles. Look how big these noodles are. We're going to start with 2 chicken bouillon cubes, and I'm kind of eyeballing this. Let's start with 2. Put those in. Don't forget your chicken bouillon. That gives it that nice, robust flavor. And we're going to let that just get all comfy together. It's getting mighty close. Yummy! Okay, here we go. So everybody ready to try it?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it.
I didn't get one.
I like the dumplings.
Thank you, Judy.
Yummy, I like the soup. I think I want to try that for the chicken. I like the chicken. Oh.
Now, if we eat really good, some lucky people can get a piece of
Pie?
Yep. We're gonna eat our chicken and dumplings first, because Mama's watching out there in TV land.
I want you to make this every day. Pop, can you make this every day down in the cabin?
This is really good, Papa.
Let's eat all this, clean up a little bit.
And then we'll get some more up this thing up and get that pie.
Then we'll talk about that pie.
That's right.
I think we should probably put it on display in some art museum and just let people look at it. What do you think?
No.
The neighbors could have. It's not Christmas time.
Can we have some for ourselves?
Just a tiny bit or a lot?
Lot.
Let's see if it'll slice first and foremost. Now, remember we got that hard top layer on there.
Oh my goodness.
This is going to be kind of like gooey, wonderful.
How about
goodness.
we cut one half so some of the lambs can have it, and cut one half so we can have it.
Now remember, this is Grandma Calacarina, so you never met her, but this is your great grandmother's recipe. Oh, that's going to be terrible.
You sure?
Nobody wants to eat that.
Oh, that looks awful.
Yeah, that's not going to be worth eating.
What do you think?
That's mine.
Oh, look at that.
You're sharing, okay?
All right, Grandma.
Ready? Everybody ready? Let's go.
Oh, that looks terrible. Do I have to eat it, Grandma?
Oh my goodness. What do you think, girls?
Grandma Calacarina's? This is absolutely wonderful. Don't you love these little recipes that are passed down and passed down and passed down?
Oh my goodness.
That is a little bit of peanut butter chocolate heaven right there.
Oh my goodness.
This is too good, I can't stop.
You can't stop eating. All right, now that we've had that, you know what?
Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen, not that quiet.
Let's come
like
here
this
and-
loud.
yeah.
Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. That's what he meant. He wants
We've come to
loud.
the end of our Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen segment. It's time to talk about Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen Facebook page. If you haven't got on there, get on there, like it. We got to look at timfarmerscountrykitchen.com to see some stuff we might have missed before. And get on there and check out some recipes that you have not seen. All right, this has been a heck of a day. It's all about
Good times.
Good friends.
and good eats and never going bye-bye. Eat up, folks.
Hey, you ate it all. Hey, he ate all mine.
To order a cookbook or DVD of the show, please call 502-319-0487 or email timfarmerck@gmail.com.
Special thanks to Furniture World Superstore, Kencove Farm Fence Supplies, Polecat Custom Smokers, Tater Knob Pottery and Farm, and Tim Farmer Productions. Funding for Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen brought to you by L81 Bottling Company. Taste, love, and share the tradition. Harvest Energy Solutions, harvest cabins when you absolutely have to get away. Housewarmings, meeting all of your outdoor living and fireplace needs. Kentucky Sheep and Goat Development Office, try something different tonight. Rose Farm Supply, family farming and commitment to our customers since 1982. Salt Rocks, the flavor of life. Woods Equipment Company has every tool you need to make working the land as rewarding as hunting it. The city of Stanford, Kentucky. Come home to Stanford. Chrisman Mill Vineyards. Good Foods Co-op. Weisenberger Mill.
You can make your own graham crapper. All right, whoa, get up here.
Make your own graham cracker.
All right. Stop.
No laughing. Okay, no laughing.
All right. Now, we could make our own homemade graham cracker crust. Stop it. Get up here.
There might be a little blooper, just a little blooper reel on this one. All right, ready?
Okay. Everybody cut, no laughing.
Now,
Everybody serious.
Gotta be cool. All right,
serious.
here we go.
Here we go. Serious.
All right, now we